everybody. It's Cassie Oberg in Sealands Grove, Pennsylvania. I am a little late tonight on our YouTube. I do it every Wednesday, so hopefully you've been tuning in with me. And I usually do it a little earlier, but today was quite a crazy day. We went and danced at the fair, and we had a little bit of a mix-up. So the caller was calling Western style dancing, and the caller was calling Eastern style dancing, and the dancers were dancing Western style dancing. And so it was quite comical. But we survived it, and then I came home and we had a fabulous recipe class with some dear friends of mine and made 3 double-page spreads. And so now here we are at our YouTube Wednesday. So we are on September of the Owls, where we're doing all kinds of fun owl stuff to get ready for Croptoberfest. So this is the last one, and then we will go back to building on our Fast Fab pages. But I wanted to do one more. So let's go ahead over and see what that looks like. So as you can see, he is a cute little squatty owl and just adorable. And he actually looks like he is about to take flight. So I am I forgot to remind people to register for Croptoberfest number 2, but we'll hide that for now and just come over here and we're going to make this cute little squatty owl. And look how he's about to fly, and it's very simple to make. So let's go ahead and talk about how to do that. So the first thing I want to remind everybody is it's easy to use up scraps whenever you have them all organized in one spot. And so this is all of my brown scraps, brown steamed thyme. See, I have a couple different iterations of brown in here. And that is really nice for whenever I want to do a project and have paper at hand. So I'm just going to pull this one out. And it means I don't have to go get a whole new sheet of paper every time I want to make something cute, especially if it doesn't require a whole lot of paper. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to make 2 brown circles. So pretty simple. We're just going to use our custom cutting system. If you have not done this before, then what you need to know is that it comes with different blades that are different distances away from the little nubs that go into the little groove. So if you're having trouble, just put them in like that. So I'll show you. Put them in like that, and then put it down onto your paper. And that way you know that they're in there, and you can just move around the little groove, and you can kind of feel it click off, and you have your circle. So we have 2 of these circles. And then the next thing we are going to do is we are going to take the circle, and we're going to create a little bit of a head. Now, I'm going to show you that a good spot to do it is right about here. And it just depends on how pointed you want his little ears to be. So you're just going to bring it on and see how I'm just showing a little bit of brown right there. And that's where you're going to do it. And so now I have this. This could be a wing. I want my wings to be a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to do that same thing, but I'm going to have a little bit more. Oh, this is my head. I'm going to do it over here on my other circle. I'm going to have a little bit more onto the paper. Almost had to do yet another brown circle. Okay, so I'm going to put these in. This works better for me. Up like this, down like this, and then have a little bit more of the brown showing up in here. Remember, it was down here like this to make the head. We're going to put it up a little to make the wing. And then we're just going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. We're going to put it up so that we can see more of the brown, and we are going to cut a second wing. Okay, 2 cute wings, 1 body. And this was from the head. And I made my ears a little bit more pointed on this one because I thought that would look cute too. Okay, so now the next thing we need to do is come over to our magical folders, and I have all of these different pretty shades of beige and off-white, and we've got autumn shimmer in there. And so it's nice whenever you want to do some complementing paper, you can find what you need. And we're just going to come over here, and we're going to make 1 more circle using this pretty beige paper. And all we're going to do now is make the belly. So who's joining me tonight? Anybody on with me? Okay, let me remember how far up this was. Okay, so this one comes up, and you don't want it to be you don't want it to be too deep, so just you don't want to see any beige right here. And we're just going to take our green blade, and we're just going to cut a little belly. And I'm going to go ahead and attach this because I am known for losing things, right? So we're going to put the little belly onto our little owl. Okay, next up, we are going to get some white and make the eyeballs. So I have this whole little thing of white paper, and the simple sleeves are really the way to go. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me tonight. We're going to use the smallest oval, and we're going to use the green blade. You know what? I was supposed to use the larger oval for that. One moment. I'm going to just grab that real quick. So, comical story. Yesterday, I was here, and my good friend Tracy was visiting, and she was doing her CCI tip, and she forgot her piece of black paper. And so she said, "Sous Chef, could you go grab that for me?" And I went and grabbed the black paper, and everything was fine. And I said, "What would you have done if I wasn't here later on that night?" And she was laughing, and she said, "I would have just run across the room and grabbed it." So I cannot wait to tell her that I ran across the room and grabbed my my medium oval. So you want the second to the largest, and you're going to do the inside with the green blade, and then you're going to end up with these eyeballs. And you're going to want to cut it in half. So what I did was I just took it, and if you put it right up here, sideways, because you're going to cut it like this for the eyeballs, and it's just going to fit right in that groove. And then you're going to go like this, and because it's all the way up to the top, it's going to not quite cut it, but it's going to give you that halfway point, and you're going to go like this, and there you go. Super simple, and you have it right in half. So now we're going to take our eyeballs, and we're going to put them down. Super, super simple. And there they go. And now we are going to add some fun stuff and make this turn into an owl. So who all has joined me tonight? I can't see the people who have said hello so far. Haven't given StreamYard permission to use their names. So I just see hello, hello. But it's still nice to know somebody's watching, and I'm not up all by myself making an owl. So thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. It is much more fun for me when I have people to scrap with me. So thank you. And I'm just using foam squares here to add a little height. I just thought it made the owl turn out a little bit cuter with the height. And I got this idea off of the Creative Memories blog just by typing in owl ideas. And so what's really fun about that is that you can take the ideas and then you can extrapolate and do different things. So I used different things for my feet and different things for my eyeballs. And then I elevated the wings. So you go on and you find what you like. And then you just change it up a little bit to make it what you want to do and to match the current totals, because it used some things that were no longer available. So I came in and changed it up and made it what I wanted it to be. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need are this little trio punch set. If you do not have it, it gets used over and over and over again for all kinds of fun things. So you really should think about investing in that, because there's so many fun things you can do with it. And again, I just used my simple sleeve, which I just cannot say enough good things about. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to grab these two little circles for my eyeballs. And I'm going to use my lifter stick. Now, guys, I have to tell you what, this lifter stick, I did not realize how exciting it was until I started playing and making these cute little owls and things. But it literally picks things up for us and lets us just put it exactly where we need it. And if you're coming to my Croptoberfest and you registered early, so all my people who came to my Croptoberfest #1 registered early, so they're all getting this lifter stick in addition to all the other fabulous things I'm going to give them. But the people who are coming to Croptoberfest #2 have until Friday to register, and they will also get it. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my simple sleeve again, and I'm just going to grab this paper that I was playing with earlier, and I'm going to make myself 2 cute little feet. And then I'm going to take, this is the chevron punch. And of course, I do not need, hi Gina, I do not need the whole thing. I'm just going to use actually the punch poop, or the fallout as some people call it. I prefer punch poop, it's just funnier. And I'm going to take this little piece that is formed, and I'm going to, I think when I did this before, I put this down before I put the eyeballs. That's okay. Move this out of the way for a second. And we're going to put this tape on here. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to lifter stick it. Bring this back over. I'm going to wish that I had brought my multi-purpose tool over, but I was in a different spot earlier teaching a class, and it's sitting over there. But look, still managed to plop it in there perfectly. And now I'm going to add my feet. And the feet just are going to go right on like this. And that is it. That is our squatty owl. Super fun, super simple. Anybody could do it. So I hope that you had fun, and I hope you learned something. And you know what? It's really, really, really fun to use up all of our scraps. So make sure that you are taking the opportunity to do that, to go into your folders. Make sure you're organized so that you can use that up, because I know that when I don't have them organized in my simple sleeves, I tend to just grab a new sheet of paper, grab a new sheet of paper, grab a new sheet of paper. And after a while, my whole table's covered with new sheets of paper. So anyway, have a fabulous night. Thank you so much for being here. And I am going to go snuggle my puppy. Have a great night.